Hello everyone, this is Saki Nakata, Stuff of Final End 2 Anime 2024 here. All of you already know the four options. As you can see in the title down below, I watched a very good slash disturbing anime, uncut, uncensored. My first time watching, I didn't know what I was going in for on both discs of Redo of Healer. That's right. I watched that and I looked up what category it could fall into, and apparently it falls into the same as Metamorphosis, which I've not yet read. And if anybody wants to tell me about it, then feel free, but I'll probably just end up reading it anyway because I've not no idea what it's about other than it's about a girl named Saki. Anyways, let us talk about the psychological horror thriller psychological path of the mindset of the main character. I they say his name so fast, so I really wouldn't know. Um so let me just dive straight into the story of Redo of Healer. And I will have to leave some things out due to YouTube's guidelines. I'm not trying to get my channel taken down whatsoever. And I'm not trying to get demonetized. So, let us hop into the crazy mind aspect of Redo of Healer, uncut, uncensored Blu-ray. And I don't know who made this one, but it says made in Japan. Made in? Like, that's hinting towards something. What does that exactly mean? With that currently out of the way, Redo of Healer is about a guy, obviously the main character, who goes through a ton of stuff. There was a lot of things in here that both just I was excited to watch this and I'm glad I finished it, but just to let you all know, whoever wants to try this anime out, because it's only in one language, and I recommend whichever state you're from that you put it either on English or, as they have here, Spanish. So, I mean, if you're Japanese, then you would understand what they're saying, and you can watch the show immediately. I'm a speed reader who reads words and then can pay attention to the stuff on screen while the words are still talking. It is also a total minutes of 300 minutes if you binge watch it like I did. Anyways, as you saw the girl on the case, she's evil. This story basically is about manipulation, revenge, trauma, so on and so forth. You get it. It's not one for the faint of heart and courage if you think, oh, well, this can't be that bad. Trust me. It was hard to watch. Except for the cool action scenes. The action scenes I actually did like. The scenes where there was, uncut, uncensored. The scenes where there was the uncensored stuff, I was like, in many ways, Redo of Healer really, well, made me think about a lot of stuff. There was so much in this anime that you just honestly, if you broke it down into pieces, and if you've seen this before, then you would know. Because this was my first time watching, I obviously wanted to see how the story ended. It ended on a cliffhanger. You could have finished it. You could have made it 400 minutes long, part stops. Yeah. Redo of Healer is currently about the main character who wants revenge, and he becomes a hero of healing. He does, spoiler alert ahead in about like 2 seconds, he does eventually end up resetting time, and I don't think he dies. If he ever gets like limbs cut off, he can just say the word heal and touch where his limb got cut off. Like if it was a leg or an arm or something. And also, through his madness of this main character, he tends to manipulate and break other people. Yes, there's a scene in there where he breaks the poor girl's fingers and says heal. He called it a game that really he was just acting revenge out on to this person that he hated. And I understand. I saw the stuff they did, but man, this was a messed up anime in so many ways. Like I said, I cannot say on YouTube, does it follow in the category lines of disturbing and disgusting? Yes, it does. Did I like the scenes that were disturbing and disgusting? I did not like the disgusting scenes. However, the disturbing ones with the thrill and action were actually pretty good. Oh, and let's not forget to mention that there's a lot of drugs in this anime. Like, no joke. Halfway through the entire anime, you see the main character going through his flashback story, which was pretty cool. And it was with the people that he acted revenge on. Did he get revenge in the right way? No. No, he did not. He straight up tortured them in many ways. Remember how I said he broke one poor girl's fingers? Yeah, he also can take away your memories and make you look different. So, I mean, he can torture you by many ways, or he can just make other people kill you, and that's it. This anime character, that I do not remember the name of, because of how traumatizing this show was, I mean, it wasn't, well, some parts were traumatizing, and some were not, but you get what I'm trying to say. Redo of Healer, a total of 300 minutes and 12 episodes. Yeah. At the end of the day, the main character goes ahead and he manipulates the final person and messes with their mind as much as he wants. And he plays a certain game with the other person's sister, who has already been taken over by him. He also mentioned inside of the anime the main character that I can't remember the name of because his name is so hard. His name is hard to say. All right, don't hate me in the comments for this. He found his final target for this anime as it was because there was still one more person that he wanted to go get. And it did not show it, which was big sad, and I really wanted to see how that fight would go down. Apparently, there's probably a second season coming or something, I don't know. Redo of Healer 2? Anyways, he puts his hand on the girl's face and erases all of her memories and calls her Ellen, his new sister, his new lost sister. When really, you just messed with this poor girl. But did she really deserve to have the things done that happened to her at the final episode and get her memories erased? You know what? There are some parts that I agree with the main character of what he does, but he does them in wrong ways. Did she deserve to get her memories erased and be traumatized? If I'm honestly being honest with you, yes, she did. She didn't care about her sister. She didn't care about the country or state the people were in. All she wanted was power and many other things that is not appropriate for YouTube, which is why I will not say it. If you really want a full rundown analysis of this entire anime, go watch someone else, because I'm not saying the things that happened in Redo of Healer. I am not. I will say that the name Redo of Healer is because he wants to reset and redo the world while he gets everybody that was bad on his side, apparently, except for a few people. They didn't go out too well. And obviously the part of healer is that he's the hero of healing. Or should we just say protagonist? And straight up evil manipulation of healer. Yeah, that's the full rundown analysis. Or, no, it's not an analysis. Sorry, pardon me. It's the full rundown of the name of the show, Redo of Healer. He wants to reset and redo the world and heal people. Now, there were actually people that this main character cared about, which was cool. But when they died, he just straight up lost it. Like, there's so many faces that he makes that can be put into your mind, and it can't leave. It can't leave. Honestly, at the end of the day, Redo of Healer is just a really weird anime. Now, did I appreciate this when I got it for Christmas, as a Christmas present, because I didn't know anything about it? Also, it came along with a poster that was trying to tell me something. And did I appreciate getting this? Yes. Am I going to burn it in a fire? No, I am not going to do that. That's stupid. Whatever things you have that you hate, just get it off your shoulder and just try it again at some other point. That's all I can tell you. Don't go ahead and say, hey, I'm going to destroy me. No, don't do that. Do not destroy things that you own, especially things that your parents or you bought for yourself, because then that would just be a waste of money. And like I said, this is a total of 300 minutes of a rundown, which is like too many hours in one day. And luckily I finished this anime in one day. There were a lot of parts I enjoyed, there were a lot of parts I disagreed about, and a lot of parts that were very just straight up evil and disturbing. Now, does the main character really deserve to die and go to hell in a place especially for him? Yes and no. Do the people that tormented and tortured him and drugged him deserve to be in hell? Yes, especially since he killed some of the people that he was in with a different life at one point. Yes, they have a special place straight in hell for them, because they are straight up evil. This is what made the main character evil, and he, apparently from a sprite, not a sprite that you drink, like a person out of the water, a sprite, you get it. Some magical person came out of the water and gave him this power. So he could reset time, apparently, and make things right. Did he really make things right? Kind of. At the end of the day, Redo of Healer is an anime for adults only. It's not really for teenagers, and it's not for little kids, as the rating is. I would say this is rated R, but the rating for this is, in any country, 18 plus for VSD. What does that mean, VSD? Oh, I just figured out what VSD means. Okay, I'm not saying that on camera. No. Yeah. Main character is a big baddie, but also cares about people that he really likes as friends. And when it said that it was the first time that he made a friend, straight up died. Gone. Bye. His friend just straight up died. That's terrible. Anyways, viewers, I don't know what to say much more about this anime other than what would I give the rating for stars. I would give it, like, a 9 out of 10. This is actually a really good watch, but At the same time, you will not like this if you're not into uncut, uncensored stuff. I'm not into uncut and uncensored stuff, and that's saying something. I actually like the action scenes in the story. The story was good, the action scenes were good. Anyways, viewers, I want to thank all of you so much for watching. I know this isn't really a special video. I mean, just, you know the 4 options already, so I really don't have to say them. And in all, this has been Saki Nakaido, Stuff of Final 2 Anime 2024 here. And without a further ado, I will see all of you in the next one. I'm sorry this review was kind of in the ways that I said it. If I could describe the whole story, I would, but yet again, without further ado, I'll see all of you in the next video. Peace out, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye. This has been my honest review of Redo of Healer in the ways that I could say it so I cannot get demonetized. Peace out, everybody. Have a great day out there.